Many people weren't interested in the property that I approached. They felt that, the vein was a small vein, it was a small producer, it didn't look like there was much upside. So it was a very difficult to try to raise money for that project.
Everyone thought we were nuts because we were 2,000 meters. We were looking at 2,000 meters, which is 2 kilometers down. So every single hole was somewhere in the neighborhood of $250,000.
At the time, Stephen Roman had acquired Exol Resources Limited from Denison Mines, partnered with Rob Cudney at Southern Star Resources Incorporated, and they worked with Red Lake local geologist John Whitten to make the discovery.
We drilled a few holes off the island, and we weren't getting a lot of joy. We decided, okay, why don't we try to drill a hole in the middle of the channel and see if we can hit anything at depth.
Our first 3 holes, we basically stood back and aimed straight at where we thought the target might be. And every one of the holes failed. We just couldn't control the direction. So anyway, for hole number 4, I got the drillers to just basically turn the drill rig west or left, show them a building on the island. I said, aim at that one. So they did. It was about 45 degrees off where we wanted to go.
They eventually pulled a good hole, and Stephen says they were itching to drill another, but the channel was beginning to thaw.
We were in water up to almost our knees, and this drill rig is sitting on top of the ice. And of course, you can imagine with 800 meters of drill string, steel drill pipe, there was a lot of weight on that rig.
They decided to approach it by land from both sides of the channel, getting permission from Goldcorp to drill from its land on the other shore. Because of the depth of the holes they were drilling, they had to implement a technique called wedging.
Basically, you drill fans from your master hole all the time and control the direction of the fan using more wedges as required.
We were $2.5 million or so into it without too much joy. So we have to finish this hole. And I remember telling John Whitten, I said, if we run out of money, I'll put it on my credit card.
Within a week or two, they'd made the big discovery.
I remember getting a call, driving from downtown here in Toronto home, and saying BC10 has got an assay of 0.83 ounces over 38 feet. And I said, I almost drove off the road. The hard part was over because everyone realized that it was world-class drill hole in world-class camp.
First on board was Agnico Eagle Mines Limited, who invested $50 million.
They got a nice piece of the company, and of course Ebe came on our board as well. But that one transaction then triggered the big guy to come into the room.
The big guy was Goldcorp Incorporated, who bought the project for $1.5 billion.